Hi, I'm Chaplain Byron Denman, and this is Chats with the Chaplain. Behind me, you'll see a blue door. Some of you might recognize it as the door to the TARDIS, which comes from the TV show Doctor Who. My son was, maybe still is, he's 14, so things change all the time, a huge Doctor Who fan. And part of the way that my wife wanted to support that was she made his door look like the entry to the TARDIS. He lives down here in the basement, and he's all the way at the back corner of the basement. And when we try to talk to him from upstairs, it's very difficult. There are times when I have to stomp on the floor in my bedroom to get his attention, because I'm too lazy to walk down the stairs and go to the other corner of the basement. There are times when my wife will call him on his cell phone just to tell him it's dinner time. There are times when he gets so wrapped up in his own little world, listening to music or playing a video game, where even when we try our absolute hardest, we can't get in touch with him until one of us has to sacrifice, walk all the way down here, knock on his door, and call him to whatever's happening upstairs. Honestly, as far as parenting issues are concerned, this is not a big deal at all. Right? If this is the biggest problem I run into with my 14-year-old boy, I think that we're okay. But sometimes it still feels like it's just way too much work to talk to him when he's down here and we're up there. We have to make the effort anyway, because it wouldn't be legal for us to simply not feed him because he's on the other side of the house. Right? Well, you can come up whenever you want, or if he gets hungry, he'll come forward. Yeah, that's probably true, but if we want to eat as a family, somebody's got to give him a heads up. And his position back here in this back corner of the basement just makes it a little bit difficult. I think that many of us can relate to the idea of someone being a little difficult to reach. When we have loved ones in our lives who we know need to hear something, maybe it's a piece of wisdom, a piece of guidance, or maybe just encouragement, but they don't quite listen to us. It can be really challenging. It can be really difficult. And sometimes it can just frustrate us. But if you have one of those people in your life who you know could use a word of wisdom or encouragement, I want to ask you to be persistent. Keep trying. Even though it is difficult sometimes to reach certain people, maybe because of where their bedroom is located, or maybe because they've closed themselves off emotionally and they just don't want to hear it, we all have a responsibility to fight to get through to those people in our lives, to help them, to make sure that they understand that they are important for us, and so we won't give up on trying to reach them. And even if that's all that happens, even if all that happens is that they understand that, it's a win. I'm asking you guys to do that. I'm asking you guys not to give up on those people who are difficult to reach. I'm Chaplain Byron Denman, and I'm not going to give up on reaching you.